So shines on the beat.
Back in the days, a good man called Mr. Faraday. He gave us the meter, making our lives today better. Shaping a person we build it. We give us computer, we they make us educate too. Now all those good people, now them open the way where they make us elevate too. As I they sing my song, Baba, you they give me joy. Oh. Make you they bless my voice, make you no turn to noise. Oh.
Alright, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Joel from Kenny's Music. I'm a musician, a Nigerian. My full names are Joel Amadi, and my stage name is Joel Amadi. Joel is spelled J-O-E space E-L, which means Joe is everlasting. And Joel is spelled J-O-E-L. Well, let me take you guys a little bit back to when it all began. It started when I was at the age of 9. That's music. Started for me when I was 9, when I joined the choir. I was in the choir for a long time, and then after my high school, you know, with the experience I gathered from my friends that were rappers, I started going to clubs and shows to perform, you know, alongside my friends then, and then that motivated me, you know, gave me the ginger to want to take music as a career professionally. So I think that's what got me this far. That's all.
Back in the days, a good man called Mr. Faraday. He gave us the meter, making our lives today better. Shaping a person.
Having female fans, for me, it's a motivation, and it makes me want to do more hard work. You know, that still doesn't mean sometimes distraction doesn't come with it. But for me, I'm not the first person to have female fans. You know, it's been happening decades after decades. So Joel is not the first. So I mean, when it comes, I just see it as life goes on. You know, but I don't let it distract me, because if I allow it to distract me, a lot of negative things are going to happen. So for me, I just move on, man. No shaking about that one. The look I like with Tu-Face, it didn't really come easy for me. It came with a whole lot of challenge. You know, I remember when I got signed to Kenny's Music 2010, and then in 2011 we went for a carnival in Festac, and then Casey was on stage, and I was to go on stage after Casey, and then this guy just came backstage. There was this guy that was drunk. He just came backstage. He walked directly to me and he was like, "Oh boy, you think say you go blow, Abi? We Festac people not gonna make you blow. They try to be like Tu-Face." And hey, yo, man, I was about to go on stage, you know, and I felt really, really bad, because that was not in any way an encouragement. You know, I felt discouraged. I felt like, okay, if this guy can say this to me, what am I going to do on stage? You know, but I had to just put myself together and, you know, told myself it's God that brought me this far, so let no man put us under. So I went on stage, and then I've had so many confrontations like that, you know, in clubs, events, on the streets, you know, people who just take it upon themselves that now only them if you die for Tu-Face. They don't know that Tu-Face is not a one-man fan. Everybody loves Tu-Face. If I wasn't a musician, Tu-Face would still be my #1 artist in the world. You know what I mean? So it's just fortunate for me that, okay, I'm into music and Baba is also doing music. But one thing I want everybody to know is Tu-Face has been there before me. Tu-Face is a role model, a mentor. He motivates me a lot, he inspires me a lot. I listen to his songs. There's no Tu-Face song that I don't have on my phone or that I don't know in my head. So I don't know if there's anybody still feeling bad that why am I trying to look like Tu-Face? I think you have to go and ask God, why did he create me this way? And by so doing, I think you're asking the wrong question to the wrong person. So I've seen a lot, like I've heard a lot that I was supposed to give up, you know, but like I said, I believe so much in my hustle and I have faith in God and I hold on to it. So.
Get where you're coming from and where you are going. No pain, no gain, keep going. Easy, it's gonna get easy. Just hold on and be strong. It won't be.
The truth is, Kenny's Music did not discover me. You know, I went to Kenny's Music, you know, for a record deal, actually, in 2010, because that same year, when I came to Lagos, I went to Tu-Face's house in Festac, you know, and though there was this little panic in my system, so I was not expressive enough. But the idea and the intention going to his house was to see if, you know, I could discuss a record deal with him, let him know how passionate I would like to work with him. But like I said, probably I wasn't expressive enough, but things didn't work out the way I wanted it to be. And then I was in Lagos, Jonesing, so I called my then manager who stays in Kano. So he said I should go and meet Prime Time and see if we can be promoted on their platform, which I did. I went to Alagbado, you know, on bike, met DJ Chris, and he introduced me to Kenny and D1. They listened to my songs and they were like, "You're good. Come to the office, let's discuss further," you know, which I did. And then from there, it was like, "Do you have a record label?" I said, "Yes, I have, but I mean, I'm looking for a bigger record label." And I said, "Okay." He will talk to his lawyer, and then to cut the long story short, I mean, we got connected, and then decided to work together, and then he signed me as one of his artists. And today we thank God for everything.
Okay, all of us.
Journey with Kenny's Music has been a great institution for me. You know, I mean, like when I got signed, I thought it was just going to be music, CEO shows and all that, but I've really learned a lot. I've learned a lot about live from working with Kenny's Music, because Mr. Kenny does not just limit it to go to the studio, record, shoot a video and go perform. You know, he also talks about your personal life. He advises you, he tells you, he talks to you like a father. I call him daddy, you know, because he talks to me the same way my own dad would talk to me. You know, my private life, my personal life, aside music, how to go into business, how to control, how to have self-control in everything you do. So Kenny's, the reason I'm still with Kenny's Music is because I'm not done learning. You know, and what I've learned so far from Kenny's Music is a very strong weapon that will help me go far in life. You know, and I'm still in that learning process. I'm still learning more. So I guess that's why I feel more comfortable. Aside the fact that music is going well, I feel like my personal life too is also achieving something from Kenny's Music.
Touch 'em. My girls go vex 'cause them love 'em. Would I be Yamarita? The girls them say them like my Yamarita.
I don't know. By the special grace of God, I think, I'm not boasting, but I think it will be difficult for me to fade away that easily in this industry. You know, because I've seen hate, I've seen love. I've received love from the same people that hated, because they had no choice, they had no option. They fought, and then got broken along the line. So I've seen some presenters who even told me that, "Joel, before your collaboration with Tu-Face, I was one of those presenters that never liked you." You know, but I just told them, I said, "Bros, sometimes life is like that." You know, I'm from a very strong Christian home where we don't believe in keeping malice. We don't believe in hating people. We don't believe in evil. You know, forgiveness is the key. Happiness is the way forward. You know, so me, I'm strong. I'm glad that Kenny's Music stood by me when At a point in time, I felt like giving up in 2012 when the hate was much, you know. But it stood by me. God has always been with me. So it's about just being strong and never stop believing in yourself. Never stop believing in yourself. So if you believe in yourself, you work towards it, and you treat people equally. Don't treat them because they are rich. Don't treat them bad because they are poor. Just treat everybody good. Trust me, man. Let people. I like to say, every day of your life, give people reasons to bless you and not to curse you. If you give people reasons to bless you every day of your life, grace will just be lifting you to every level you want to. That moment I think about, and I can cry no more because I cried then. I just thank God. I say, Father Lord, you are indeed good. Was in 2009, a day to my leave when I was working in Mr. Biggs. I worked in Mr. Biggs for 4 years as a baker, mopped the floor in the lobby, as a cashier, you know, we cooked the rice, you know, and all that stuff. So on this fateful night, you know, I closed like in the afternoon, so I was waiting for the accountant to come give me my leave allowance, you know, because I was going on leave the next day. And then I was with my cousin, and then this man just walked in, you know, looking all suspicious. And then my cousin was like, he doesn't like this mood, this man, his spirit is telling me something. So I was like, well, I don't know. And my supervisor now called me and said, you're welcome. I came. And behold, they gave me a letter. What's up with the letter? It was a sack letter. You know, and it was the day to my leave. And, you know, I've hoped for my salary, my leave allowance. I've planned to travel, and they just gave me a sack letter. You know, I broke down, and they sacked me because of music. They said I was always disturbing customers with music because I had this portable CD player then. I was always using it to write songs then, you know, in my own spare time. And I didn't know that it was a disturbance to them. And they said that was the reason they sacked me. Okay. But I thank God, you know, afterwards I went for a birthday party to perform, which my friends stopped me. I was becoming big then in Kano. And then they stopped me and said, yo, how can you go and perform, you know, at a birthday party for free? I was like, let me just go, man. Let me have fun. This is what I like to do. Behold, I went there, I performed, and 3 men just came individually and started giving me their card. Joel, I want to sign you, I want to sign you. You know, Mr. Kingsley Emeka was one of them. Abel was one of them. I've forgotten this guy's name, but I call him Chairman. You know, but I picked Kingsley Emeka, and that was when the journey started for me. I relocated to Lagos in 2010. You know, started meeting artists, A-list celebrities, Face, Blackface, Tu-Face, a whole lot of them, Terry G, and then Kenny signed me.
Tell me one thing I for do, cause now only you be you. I want to say, girl, you are fine and natural, so beautiful with you, my life is better. 1 in a million, you are my champion. Girl, you got a kiss to my heart, so I say, I got to keep.
I still hope that my highest moment will come, but the ones I have seen so far, I would say, was the day I did a song with Tu-Baba. You know, big ups to you, Baba. I respect you so much because that collaboration really settled a whole lot of, you know, controversy, hatred, unnecessary beefs. You know, so many artists didn't want to work with me because they told their boys, which, you know, I'm close to. And their boys told me that they said they didn't want to work with me because I'm trying to sound like Tu-Face, I'm trying to look like Tu-Face, and they respect Tu-Face. You know, I broke down and cried. There was even this celebrity I even had to, because there was traffic in my friend's car. Then I had no car, I had to, you know, I came down from his car, I alighted from his car, and then I took a bike just to go to First Act to meet this particular artist. And on getting there, I called, nobody picked, and then I waited for a couple of hours only for the security guy to come out, collect my CD, and said, "Our guy said he will call you." You know, I still felt bad. Not talking. There's one again. I was in first tag because I was like a first tag group kind of when I came to Lagos. So there was one I wanted to work with. Then I said he was in Rumors Ikeja. Took my last cash, got there. And when I got there, he said he just left for the airport. Only to find out it was a lie that he wasn't even there. And then I had no money to go back home. You know, but God was so kind. There was just this my neighbor that was coming out from the club, and he owns a car. And because I sat outside, I was so tired, you know. Some people started knowing me then, like I had a couple of videos out, but I didn't care because I was frustrated. I just sat outside the club because no money to buy drink, nobody to buy drinks for me. So I just sat outside, and behold, the guy came outside, and you know, I entered his car, came home. I just went home, drank water, lay down on my bed, I slept. I said, God, I thank you. Life goes on.
Just hold on and be strong. It won't be long. It will be alright. Just hold on and be strong.
Most female celebrities I crush on are upcoming artists. Like they are just. I like it my way, you know. I like it my way. I like to crush on something I can have, something I can probably fall in love with at the end of the day, and you know, we start dating. So it used to be Victoria Kimani, but you know, I had to grow up, man. I had to grow up on that crush. Like, how long you want to start? You want to keep crushing. So you know, and then if it lasts for a while, you're not close, you know, to your crush or with your crush, it starts fading away. So I guess at the moment, my crush life is single. Give me belle in public. Like, Joel, give me belle in public. Red carpet things. You know, the girl couldn't hold it. I think she's not just a fan of Tu-Face. She's something else of Tu-Face. Like, I don't know how she feels about Tu-Face, but you know, she was screaming, and you know, when I was about to do an interview, and she was just, Joel, please, just impregnate me, Joel. Like, I was embarrassed, actually, trust me, because you know, at the point I thought she was even saying, Joel, you have impregnated me. Like, I thought that was what she was even trying to say, because I mean, people were looking, and you know, my manager was even trying to move away from me because we didn't get it in time that this was what she was trying to say. Until it took a while, and then we now got to understand that, okay, this is what this girl was trying to say. So yeah, I felt somehow. And she wasn't just saying it, she was like all over me, and you know, I don't know if that can be called an embarrassment, but I just felt somehow. Life at the moment is complicated, and I will explain. I mean, I know of someone that, you know, we're trying to see if something is actually going on, but we're not yet sure. So no hard feelings, but it's just in between. Try to be smart about it, you know. Not as much as I'm the only son, but I still feel like there's something big. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to bring you into my world and then start making you cry, start keeping you lonely. I want to travel around the world. I need. It takes more than a woman to just understand that this is what her husband does. You know, I want to go on tour 6 months, not coming back, you know, until I'm done. That doesn't mean my wife can't come meet me over there, but for now, I feel I can be distracted if I get married now, so I'm just trying to take it slow.
You know what you want, so do it how you want, so do. Nobody go hate you, happy never.
There's a single that's out titled Keep Loving. It's a love song. The video is out as well, and it's off the forthcoming album. I'm working on a couple of collaborations, trying to see if I can release the album before second quarter of this year. You know, and then be expecting my next single, which is coming out soon, and it's titled Control for Me. Yeah, so basically that.
Making our lives today better. Shaping a person we build it. We give us computer when they make us educate.
To ask God for forgiveness. I think that me, I want to go to heaven because I believe in heaven. So, you know, but if there's one thing I want to do is probably call my mom. I can just talk to my mom. Because anything she says, that's it. I got you. 2018, I promised my fans an album or two. You know, expect great songs. I don't really like surprises. I don't really like telling people I'm going to surprise you or expect surprises. No, just expect the game. We're in it already. The sky is so wide for every bird to fly. So I'll just dish out something nice that my fans will feel disappointed by the special grace of God. And I also want my fans to not stop praying for me. Your prayers are working, God is answering, and I'm returning them to you guys too, in good faith. So I love you guys. Just hold on and be strong. It won't be long, it's gonna be alright. We are serving a living God, oh Chukudi. Hey yo, what's up my people? This is your boy Joel, aka Mr. Lover, too more talented. And meanwhile, you guys are watching Priority TV, so don't touch that dial.